into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Hello guys, how's it going? Hello Coolio, Maestro, Khaled, Harry Dawson, Jonkin, Brian Tavares, Ramanathan, Karma Baby. We got Maestro, we got Simon Bellamy there in chat. Rick, Ikwan, can't wait for Elite FPL updates. I'm from Malaysia. Cheers Rick for being here, mate. Jim Parry's in the chat as well. We're going to get some call-ins tonight. It's been a while. Been a while since we had some really awesome call-ins. Been a few watch-alongs and you guys have been joining me through those. But we're going to do some call-ins this evening and who knows, we might even give away a few bits and pieces during the evening as well. Are you an invitational a member of the Elite FPL Gold membership? Maybe you might want to call in with a chance to win something. got Andre, Daniel Amare's in the chat as well. How you doing, Daniel? Oh, Jim Parry's straight into the point. Straight to the point. Talking about the blank and the double game week. Game week 18 and then game week 19. Now, personally, I'm not decided 100% on what I'm going to do yet. There's a strong chance that I'm going to do what is becoming the popular strategy that on Twitter. And that is a free hit and bench boost. But I'm not 100% yet. I'm still thinking about it. Hi, Luke Jones. Hi, Lactic Man. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for being here, guys. Simon, talk to me about your game week, mate. I caught 20. Did I caught 20 points up on you? I think. I got. I'll bring up my team actually. So, yes, game week 13 has come and gone. This is my team for game week 14. I have a little bit of a dilemma. Why, you may ask, with that awesome midfield? My dilemma, guys, is the fact that I've got 2 free transfers. And I really don't want to have Walker Peters against Man City. But I'm also looking to plan transfers for game week 19 in mind. So I'm undecided what to do. I'm kind of in this kind of suspended thought process. Simeon Batchelor, mate, how you doing? Hey, Toenail. Bruno captain this week. No, I don't know if I'm going to... My captaincy's probably going to go on Salah, to be honest with you. Lookman is the one to watch. Trust me, I know stuff. Okay, Harbour Boy. I'm not going anywhere near Fulham. Maestro says he's going to be bench boosting game week 19. Not a bad strategy. So whereabouts you guys from? Where you guys tuning in from? Let's put it in your chat. Let's read out some countries. We've got some callers in the Discord. If you are new here and you aren't aware of our Discord, get yourself in the Discord. The link is in the chat. It's also in the description. Completely free to use. Lots of people, 2,600 FPL managers talking all things FPL every single day. I'm in limbo too with 2 free transfers, says SPL Maestro. Cyprus, we've got Bournemouth. Hey, FPL Penguin, what's going on, mate? Had a good week? It's the weekend. I'm looking forward to being off work. I'm not going back to work now until the new year and I can get the energy back. England. India. Well, I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. That's what I said to Vince. How you doing, mate? Maine, that's in America, right? Sweden! Surprised we ain't got more people from Sweden tuning in. We have quite a few representations from Sweden, Scandinavia as a whole. Very good FPL managers over that way. Canada. Looking forward to game week 14, says FPL Penguin. Harry Dawson says the history says Liverpool players. The best captain this week. I'm going to probably go for Salah, to be honest. Kane and KDB for me. Thoughts on those two? Kane on fire, KDB not so much on fire, very flat against West Brom, pretty anonymous for large parts, I would say 75 minutes of that game. Didn't even see him. He was floating around doing not much, and then when Aguero came on and Sterling moved off from the right hand side, he seemed to be putting the balls in, and then ultimately Gundogan couldn't finish his dinner. So yeah, Nairobi, Irvin's watching from. Did you hear about Salah being benched? Check with FPL Booner's contract stranding Cape Town Salah. No, I've not heard about that. And all I will say is that time and time again, rumour mills on Twitter can churn around, and you should be very careful with saying things like that, because people will end up making transfers and stuff because they panic, and the panic on Twitter and social media is ridiculous. Jim Parry Torquay, babes all over the shop strutting around in their bikinis. I bet they are. Simeon Batchelor, don't listen to it, Jason. A rubbish Twitter rumour again. Oh, really? It's like 90% of the rumours on Twitter are rubbish. That's why I kind of tune out. I hope your family are well. Yeah, they are. Yeah, the little one got to see Santa Claus yesterday. And social distancing, of course, through a window in the village hall. And she got herself some Haribo sweets, which is always bonus. Did she share any of her Haribo sweets with me? No, she didn't. I've got nothing in the bank, Kieran, mate. Absolutely nothing. I used the last of my money to get in Meslier as a sub-goalkeeper. Yeah, feels bad, man. They want to captain Salah and trick everyone into selling him, more than likely. Yeah, because it's going to work, right? Keelan, how's it going, mate? Let's see what we got. So this is my team and my points that I scored. I'll bring up now. I had a decent week. I'm not going to lie. I had a decent week. So 62 points all out in the end. Martinez coming up trumps with the points at the back. Meslier with my sub-goalkeeper getting me only 1 point. So I got that the right way around this week. Walker-Peters disappointingly getting 2 points. Dallas getting that goal in that thrilling game. Just ridiculous value really for money for Dallas. I really think Dallas is quality. I'm going to be keeping hold of him. Chilwell, just steady returns from him. Very, very good investment straight off early on in the season. Son, pretty much secure in my team going forward. De Bruyne, well, we all know what happened there, but at least he got bonus 2, right, for doing nothing, right? So there you go. Fernandes is disappointing 2 points. Grealish disappointing 3 points, and then Salah with the goal. Calvert-Lewin and Bamford both returning. So all in all, it's a decent week. Do I think Kevin De Bruyne will play against to perform against the Saints? Well, if he plays, then yes, I do think that. Right then, let's get some callers on. We'll talk about it for the fixtures as well, of course. Let's talk about the fixtures for the weekend. So tomorrow we've got the early kickoff, which is bring it down here. We've got Crystal Palace Liverpool. Now I have to say, guys, I'm probably not going to be doing a watch along in the daytime because I'm going to be doing the footings for the shed. So I'm going to be kind of just really like, I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm going to have no time digging out the garden, putting some slabs down. I don't know if I can do it all in a day. I'm going to do my best to try and do it all in a day. Because I've got a little shed there at the moment full of stuff, so I need to clear the old shed out, get rid of it. I've not had a chance to do it during the week because I've been working, and daylight is precious at the moment. Clear the old shed out, take it apart, get it gone, put all the stuff somewhere safe, dig out like basically dig out the grass that's there, expand on the sort of patio area that's there, put some more slabs down, obviously sand and cement, and get ready for Monday. And what happens on Monday, I hear you ask? Well, Monday is the day that I'm getting the shed. And all being well and good, I will give you guys some updates on member videos. I'll be giving you member updates throughout the weekend as to the progress of the garden and of the shed. Pep actually said that KD would not be rested. Yeah, but to be honest, that's more likely now. He's just going to end up trolling everybody and actually resting him. Good eye, Jason. Mahrez, 1 week free transfer and captain, possible or dreaming? Risky, mate. Really risky. Really risky. If you're feeling brave, do it. I would have done it a few weeks ago. Jason, you could try and skip up the ranks and go Calvert-Lewin to Wilson and use the extra funds for building your double game week bench boost team, upgrading Lewis to Soufal and Mitchell to Bednarek. Kieran W, I like that strategy. It's that money. I know the money tied into Calvert-Lewin is the real sore one to get rid of him. He's still in good form. Points per million is brilliant. But I see your point, building towards that double game week bench boost team. Prioritise bringing in Son for free this game week or Salah and Son for a -8. Who are you going to captain? If you're going to bring in, if you really want to get Son in and you're going to captain one of them, if you're going to captain Salah, then you might do a -8. But if you're going to captain Son, just do the Son transfer. Wildcard, keep it for January or use it for the double game week. It was a good. Well, Irvin, it's actually don't keep it for January, mate, because January you get a new wildcard. So use it for the double game week. Blank and double end are coming up. Yeah, we know that. 92 people are watching the stream at the moment, guys, but we've only got 22 likes on the show. Can we please get those likes up? Come on, says Denver in the chat. Okay, that's enough of me talking about my team. Let's see if we can get some good callers on tonight. Let's see what we got in the waiting room. I'm going to start with DNO. DNO was waiting. I saw him as earlier on. So, good evening, DNO. What's happening, mate? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, mate. How you doing?
Oh, all good, man.
It's good to hear. Good to hear. How's your week been?
Yeah. For the last 3 weeks, I've been bang on average. So yeah, that's what it is.
Bang on average. Have you been able to watch much football at all?
Yeah. I've managed to catch the games, man.
Whereabouts are you? And you say you've been doing bang average. Whereabouts are you in the world?
I am from Trinidad and Tobago, man. Dino is the name.
Yeah. And whereabouts are you in the world when it comes to fantasy football?
I'm 800k, man. The highest I've been was maybe 100k.
That's decent, mate. That's decent.
I've dropped, man. I've missed my captain, man, 4 times in a row. Tough.
Well, hopefully you can turn it around. I'm just trying to work out what's happened here because something weird's happened. Here we go. If I just bring that down here and move that over there. There we go. We're making progress. There we go. We're making some progress at least. So I see you got McCarthy in goal.
Yeah.
Dallas, Lewis, target. Salah, captain. Is this for next week? Obviously, weekend coming up. That's a great captaincy shout. Fernandes, De Bruyne, Grealish, yeah. Bamford, Calvert-Lewin, and Vardy. Mate, your team is solid. How have you been How have you been only doing average with a team like that?
Because I had Mane over Salah for a long time. I just got Salah in, and that's cost me. That's what's cost me, really.
Did you just want to be different?
I just like Mane, man. I just like Mane personally, but he just blanked. I know. Yeah, it was a differential, but the lesson learned is don't get 11-pointer differentials. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Mane, he's been a bit off the boil this season. A little bit like Trent Alexander-Arnold. Maybe it's because of Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's not getting those crosses whipped in, is he? That's the problem.
Yeah. He links up good with Robertson. I mean, I'm a Mane fan and I watch him play and he's always there. He's probably one of the best players on the pitch most times, but the FPL returns are not there, man.
Well, that's it. We quite often see players that are amazing footballers and they do a lot better than popular FPL assets, but unfortunately in the world of FPL, it's about the goals, it's about the assists, and Paul Pogba played an absolute worldie against Sheffield United. He was the best I've seen him for a long time. But I don't see many people rushing to get him in their FPL teams. He's just not that type of player. But no, looking at your team, mate, what concerns have you got with your team going forward?
Well, it's just now, man. It's just I'm not locked on that Salah captaincy. Is it Bruno? Is it? And I've almost been convinced that KDB is a good shout against the high line defense of Southampton. So now I'm not sure on the captain. That's really it for now. Immediately.
I think, to be honest, the captaincies, obviously you got the 3 there. You got De Bruyne, Fernandes, Salah. Personally, myself, I'm veering on the Salah captaincy. He's on penalties. For me, Liverpool seem to be doing the business at the moment. They're top, and Crystal Palace, I can't see him holding out. I really can't. Seeing someone lunging in and Salah getting a penalty, to be honest, in that game. Equally, though, to be honest, I was saying about midweek, I was saying about that Leeds fixture, Leeds versus, or United versus Leeds, could be an end-to-end game, could be a very, very open game. A sort of game that, players like Rashford, Martial, running in behind, Bruno Fernandes whipping those balls in, you can see it, mate. It's a real hard one. It's a real hard one. I think security, probably Salah, but for ceiling, I'm going to go Fernandes. I think Fernandes could have a higher ceiling, but for security, I'd go Salah purely because the amount of people that are going to be captaining him. Yeah,
I appreciate that. And after failing captain, I don't want to take risks. So I think I'm going to stick with the Salah. Yeah.
Is any Liverpool fans here? Is it worth? I even toyed with the idea, right, of transferring Mitchell, who's never going to play a minute ever again, for Reece Williams, because I thought there might be a chance that Reece Williams might play one more game, just to kind of navigate around that City fixture for Walker Peters. But I don't know, what's the chances of Reece Williams playing another game?
I don't think so, man, because I bought him and I caught him for that one game. Because you see him on my team there, but I don't think he plays again, man.
No, not Nico Williams. No, not Nico Williams.
Reece
Williams.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he was just cover for Matip, man, and Matip's going to be back. Matip has a back injury. Those things you don't rush because
the thing is that Klopp was singing his praises, wasn't he? So I don't know. It kind of made
I saw the game, man. He was immense. He was immense in the game. You watched it, right?
Yeah, I did, man. It's a really, really good game. He had a really good game. No, but in terms of your team, mate, I don't think you need to be worried. Obviously, to have a captaincy dilemma is a bit of a good problem to have. I'm sure you choose the right decision.
Thank you, man. There was one thing I wanted to mention, man, and the game week, the double game week, right? The 18-19. I just wanted to put it out there. I'm going to free hit 18, and I'm actually going to triple captain 19 because
Mohamed
Salah, Bruno, Vardy, there's good options there, and because I maybe have, if I have 11 starters, maybe like 7-8 of them double, so I'm not gonna have a bench to bench boost anyway, really. So I'm going triple captain, and just to round that off, later down the road, I would still have a wild card and a bench boost later down the road, So
yeah, absolutely, I can see it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Thank you ever so much for coming on. DNA,
Thank
man.
you,
I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers, dude.
Thanks, bye.
Williams will play as Matip returned to training yesterday. Wow, it's not a guarantee, is it? But for 4 million and the sake of me not losing a transfer, it might not be the end of the world. However, I am going to spend the next few hours after the stream deciding what I'm going to do with my team. What is it? Stop with all this Salah bench at the weekend crap, all right? You've got no concrete evidence. A rumor on Twitter by someone who pretends that they know what they're talking about isn't concrete evidence. So just wait and see, okay? Wait and see. If you want to take him out, by all means, take him out, but prepare yourself for disappointment if it all ends up being a big troll. I don't even know who the account is, to be honest, so I can't even make a solid judgment on it. But just be wary, guys. Just be really wary. Set a bench in case. Yeah. Well, if I do that, I will. Right, let's get another caller on. Marty McFly. Apparently, Marty McFly's got an issue. Marty, can you hear me? Good evening, Marty. Can you hear me? Marty, you got yourself muted, mate. Marty, can you hear me, mate?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello, Canada. What's going on, mate? You right?
Not bad. Just the typical FPL problems here, right?
Typical FPL problems. Talk to me about Canada. What's going on in Canada at the moment? What's the weather like?
Cold, snowy.
You got snow.
Tons.
We haven't got any snow here. I would actually like it. How does it sound to hear someone say, I would like it to snow for Christmas? I bet you're sick of it. I bet you're sick of it now, aren't you?
Always like a white Christmas, right, Jason? So I'm never going to complain about that. It's just the cold. You're not minus 20 Celsius. So.
Whoa. So like you North Canada then?
No, this is Toronto.
Really?
Southern, yeah.
Wow. So you got like, do you get snow plows out every day?
Basically.
Do you have one of those snow shovels?
Everyone does.
Really? See, we don't have anything like that over
Everyone
here.
does. Yeah.
Wow, man. It's like Home Alone when it's like shoveling the snow. Hi,
Yeah.
Infamous. How you doing, mate? So I've been told on the grapevine that you got an issue on your team. Is that right?
Well, I have 1.8 in the bank here. One transfer. And
Okay.
the defense is kind of looking a bit weird, but I have a wild card which I'm going to use in 2 weeks, so I need like basically one trade for 2 weeks here. And I'm thinking Diaz for Ferguson. I can do that move and play 5 in the back with Adams on the bench first. If you like that one.
Right, hang on. Let me just load your team up now. So this is your team for next week, right?
Yeah.
So McCarthy in goal,
no, I have
Robertson.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, McCarthy in goal, Robertson, Soufal, Justin, James, Salah, Fernandez, De Bruyne, Son, Adams, and Wilson. What's the issue here? Sorry.
What to do with my trade here? Where would you spend
1.8 million.
Where would you spend that right now for the next 2 weeks? Before a wild card. I'm thinking Diaz for Ferguson and play 5 in the back next week with Adams first on.
Diaz for Ferguson. That's not a bad shout. So how many transfers? You got 2 transfers or 1?
Just the one. Unfortunately.
Okay, so let's go through it. So McCarthy against City is not ideal, but you got Steer on the bench, so you have to play him. You got Robertson, Soufal, Justin, James, Salah, Fernandez, De Bruyne, Son. Your midfield's set. Don't need to touch your midfield. Adams against City could potentially do something there. Wilson against Fulham. Yep. So yeah, the improvement there is your defense, really, isn't it? So if you're looking to improve your team, if you can upgrade Ferguson, who isn't playing, and go to a Diaz, then that's going to help you out, isn't it? Playing ahead going forward, and also you can have that option to rotate, and he's going to be much a better option than Soufal, isn't he?
I think so, yeah. And I don't really want to get rid of Justin right now, even though he has bad fixtures, but the double game week's coming up, and as long as he doesn't lose his spot, what do you think? Unless you see something else, I can upgrade Bissouma too, right?
Well, if he loses his spot, you've got Soufal off the bench, haven't you? But the thing is, I personally don't like having players playing against each other. So Son versus Justin, I would actually probably, I don't know, might even consider just benching Justin and bringing in Diaz for Ferguson, or if you've got the extra money to upgrade Justin, because Justin's going to be a problem you're going to have to sort out anyway going in the future.
Wild card in 2 weeks too, right? So you think Justin over or Adams over Justin then, Jason?
What, playing Shea Adams?
Like instead of Justin this week, and then I bring Diaz in for Ferguson.
Oh, yeah. I'd play Shea Adams. I wouldn't bench him against Man City. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's why I'm thinking bringing Diaz because of a clean sheet, but I'm hoping that's a big game too, where there's a couple goals and maybe he's involved. But
well, I think Southampton will score against City. So it all depends. It all depends on what you want to do. Looking at your team, you've got a few options you can go for. I mean, let's quickly go through some of the options instead of Diaz in defence. What's your budget again?
I don't want to be set on that either.
5.8.
1.8.
So it's 5.8 then, isn't it? Is that right?
He's 3.9, so 5.7. Yeah, close
Oh,
enough.
5.7. Okay.
Zuma, I think, was the best, but I already have James, and there's not many options.
Yeah, there's not many options at all, is there? To be honest with you, I like the maybe Everton defence with Keane. It's probably not a bad. That's a decent shout.
You like that?
Considered that.
I'll give it a try.
Arsenal, Sheffield United, then away. They're obviously playing in the blank as well.
Well, I'm wildcarding. I'm wildcarding in 2 weeks.
You're wildcarding anyway. All right. Why? So why are you wildcarding in 2 weeks?
Well, I still have my wildcard, right? So I'm gonna use it before I lose it.
Are you going to wild card and then free hit for the so you're going to wild card for game week 17 and then
16, right?
What are you going to stack up on double game week players for game week 19?
Exactly. I haven't used my first wild card, so I'm gonna wild card there, stack it up, and then bench boost and free hit on the just the classic move there.
So it's only short term then at the moment. You need to consider. So you don't have to actually plan too far ahead.
I need to spend this money now, and I need points now, kind of thing.
Right. Okay. Then
Diaz or someone else, you think? Benrahma, I was thinking, but he has Chelsea this week.
Looking at the fixtures, who would I want to have in? Who's got Fulham? Who's got Fulham? Who's got Sheffield United? Let's have a look at your team. You got Lewis. You got one transfer, haven't you?
Right.
There's no point spending points on it. So I think just switch out to maybe. There's not much variety at all. I wouldn't go anywhere near Man United. I wouldn't go anywhere near Spurs. I probably would look at.
I was thinking Dunk or not Dunk, just Brighton or City. And City, I think Diaz, even though the own goal, he's been their number one guy.
I don't know if I touch Brighton, to be honest with you. But if I was going to go Brighton, I'll go Lamptey. Tariq Lamptey, if he's fit. What's the latest on him? I think he's fit, right?
Apparently, they're going to check on the day of, which I don't like that news either, right?
I think he'll play. I think he'll play, but for me, Tariq Lamptey, he's got goal or assist written over him in that game against Sheffield United.
Lamptey over Diaz.
Wow, don't. You watch Man City will end up keeping a clean sheet. Man City will end up keeping a clean sheet, and then Brighton will concede to Sheffield United. You know it's going to happen, right?
Exactly. And my next, last question here, if you don't mind, what do you think of the Crystal Palace or Southampton just for captaincy for De Bruyne or Salah? Do you think Crystal Palace will hold it or Southampton will lose it?
I think Salah will end up getting a return. I don't think he'll get a haul, but I think the potential from a haul is there in Bruno Fernandes or in De Bruyne. I think they have got a higher ceiling than Salah, in my opinion. Purely because I know that Southampton and Leeds are going to take the game. You'd imagine that Southampton are going to have a lot of spells where they're going to try and attack City, and likewise with Leeds, there's going to be space. Whereas Crystal Palace are going to sit deep and try and catch them on the counter attack, but they're going to be sat really deep for most of that game. Right. How good Liverpool break down Crystal Palace versus how open the games between both Manchester clubs will be. I think safety, like I said to DNO, safety is with Salah, but I think the potential is with one of Fernandes and De Bruyne. But it all depends on how you're playing and where you are and how risky you want to go. Son is another one. Son is a kind of people that not even considering Son. I think that's another potential great captaincy shout against Leicester. So honestly, in rank order, I'd go, for me, it would be probably Fernandes, De Bruyne, Salah, Son, in order of preference. But for safety, Salah. If that makes sense.
Fair enough, yeah. No, makes sense. And thanks for your advice here. I might go Diaz or Lamptey, just flip a coin, I think, and then see what happens.
Good luck, mate. Good luck. And it's not a panic station, it's just a good team.
Thanks,
buddy. I was expecting it to be worse than that.
Wild card, I might make it worse, so don't wait too long.
Mate, the fact you got a wild card, it's all good, I'm telling you now. Remember, hang on, you are talking about your first wild card, aren't you?
Exactly, so I might make my team worse here.
Hang on, when are you planning to use your wild card?
That's
Game week 16. Game week 16.
I can use it next week too, right? I don't
I would. Don't just make sure you use it before the end of Game week 16.
What do you think? Mate. Should I use it next week or wait right to the end?
I don't think you need to use it. Probably just do it as close as you can to the blank. So that's going to be game week 16, and then look at the games. I mean, you're gonna have to plan for double game week 19. Just load up on players at game week 16 for game week 19 double, and then if you say you're gonna bench boost.
Bench boost there, and I think I should free hit the week before too, so that's going to be used.
Yeah. Free hit on the 18 and bench boost 19. You're in a good position actually, because a lot of people are going to be taking hits. They're going to be, throwing some money around in their teams to try and get it sorted out for game week 19, and you can actually wildcard to game week 16. So you're in a good position.
Hey, good luck, and thanks for having me on, Jason.
Cheers, Brian. No worries.
Cheers.
Bye. Martin McFly, also known as Brian Tavares. What are you guys saying in the chat anyway? Hey, David McCann. Bamford for Brewster drops Soufal. Yes, an upgrade there. Adams has scored that one goal against City and Saints won, so could get something this game week. I mean, yeah, Adams is a great player. I won't be getting him out. Can he afford Bamford to Brewster with that 1.8? Sorry, I've only just read these messages now. If you're listening still, Brian, you can consider these moves. Fun fact, Kane has scored 15 goals and 1 assist versus Leicester during the last 6 years of Spurs. Thank you, Penguin, for that. I need to get in Kane and I need to captain him, says Charlie. James Bennett still needs to get Jota out. Matt Henley, Martial for a punt. It is definitely a punt, but against Leeds, there's going to be space for him. Massive space. Talk about, let's get Charlie on. He's been waiting a little while. Good evening, Charlie. How's it going, mate?
Evening, Jace. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm super. Thanks for asking. How's your week been? You been working?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been alright apart from FPL, really.
Well, I see you Captain Fernandes at the weekend. What did you... Oh, at the weekend, sorry, midweek. What did you think of that United performance?
Oh, well, obviously, start off with, I don't know what Henderson was doing. Obviously, going forward, they looked... After that,
I don't know what Ramsdale was doing either.
Yeah, he's awful, that. I mean, how they spent, 20 mil on him as well.
It was one of those weird games where, it was, typical, where... We were in a comfortable position, and then all of a sudden we obviously take Fernandes off to rest him, and then we bring on Van der Beek and bring on Mata, and it's like we suddenly get a bit shaky and we can't see games out. It's like we find then all of a sudden Sheffield were all over us. This shouldn't be happening. In the last 10 minutes of the game, this should not be happening. We should be seeing it out, game management, and certainly with Henderson, with Henderson in the goal, I was just thinking there could be another mistake here, and then lo and behold, it was actually a ricochet that ended off McGoldrick. Was it off McGoldrick's head? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, McGoldrick. Yeah, it's a weird goal, but yeah,
it was a weird goal, man. But it's a weird game, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Sheffield United definitely up their game, didn't they, against us?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you. Obviously United have most of the ball, but Sheffield United, they're in big trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, desperate. They're fighting for survival.
Yeah, because we got them in a couple of weeks in the FA Cup as well, which should be interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for you guys, the Rovers.
Yeah.
So we talk about your FPL team then. So you've been not the best of weeks last week. You had James 1 point, Zuma 1 point, Walker 1 point. Let's pretty bring your team up that you got last week. Here we are.
And then
Martin is really giving you the points.
Yeah. Then you look at the bench.
Oh.
I think it's just unlucky, really, because I didn't think Brighton were going to keep a clean sheet. Because they were awful against Leicester, and Fulham were doing better. And then obviously Leeds, I didn't think they was going to keep a clean sheet, so I benched Dallas. But obviously he was one of the defenders that pops up with a goal.
Yeah,
but, yeah.
yeah.
You know, just got to get on with it.
I would say, you know, it's one of those where you've chosen a quite sensible 11 out of your 15 there to start the game. You know, to start the game week. You can't get yourself with that, to be honest with you. You're always going to play Walker, Zuma, and James over Dallas. Unfortunately, your captain didn't pay off, but fortunately, neither did De Bruyne. So, you know, and Salah didn't get in a massive haul, did he? So it could have gone a lot worse if one of those two, have kind of brought back serious points. But it's not a shocking game week. I mean, it's been a pretty average game week for most people anyway. But game week 14, you've got your team. You posted it. Yeah. Confident. Because I think I'm confident in my team, and your team's not a million miles, like midfield wise, it's not a million miles different. So the fixtures are there, aren't they? I mean, look at Salah, you got the armband straight on him, 100%.
Yeah. Salah. At the moment, I'm probably, I've got 2 free transfers. So I'm thinking along the lines of using them up to try and get. Well, I'm not sure if I want Son or Kane. I want one of them back. So it's just deciding at the moment whether, because if I get Kane in, then I'd have to downgrade. I'd downgrade De Bruyne. And then, I mean, you say that. I mean, obviously, I've done that. What was it, last year or the year? And I only got 19 points, but I'm not really bothered because like Man City at the moment, until Aguero's back firing and fully fit. Then De Bruyne.
Could you not go? What are you left with if you go Calvert-Lewin to Kane and then Adams down?
I'm not sure. I've only got 0.2 in the bank, so.
Right.
That's. I mean, I've got so much money, obviously, in Walker as well, and he's like, I'm never doing that again because Pep Roulette is a joke, especially with defenders. It is.
A lot of people got burnt there. A lot of people got burnt. I mean. Yeah, I'm just thinking like your best route of getting Kane in. Like, I reckon you could probably. You got how much in the bank?
0.2.
And how much is Che Adams these days?
5.9. Well, 6 mil, but 5.9. That's the thing. But I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to go. I think I can do Walker. Walker out. Even though they got Southampton, I'm not really bothered. I don't want him in for the long run just because of the rotation. So I'd be Walker out and get in Taylor from Burnley. And then I'd have to take De Bruyne out. And Che Adams out. So
just to get Kane in.
Well, no, or Son. I want one of them in. So. I mean, I could do. I could just do one, but.
Who's your replacement for De Bruyne? Sorry.
It would be Son.
And what will you be left with?
I'd be left with what, like 2 mil in the bank. 2.2, something like that. So then I can,
I don't like the idea of getting De Bruyne out, but he isn't in form. I know that, but. I just feel like those fixtures, you got Southampton, there's potential in that game, Newcastle, Everton, Chelsea, Brighton.
They're not. I mean, I could understand it. I mean, I wouldn't do it if they were finishing their chances because he's still getting so many.
They're playing in the blank game week.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just so annoying.
What are your plans for game week 18-19? Because you're on about transferring 2 players out that are playing in game week 18.
To be honest with you, I don't have a clue because I haven't got my free hit. So I don't have a clue, to be honest.
If you haven't got your free hit, you don't want to be transferring players that are probably going to play in 18 and 19. That's the only issue. If you're looking at doing radicals, if you're looking to do personally, if you're looking to get Son and Kane in, it's going to be unpopular opinion now, but I'd be if I was really heart bent on getting Son in, I'd be taking Fernandes out.
Nah, I can't do that. I think at the moment I've got
the thing. What's the thing? You know, because you take De Bruyne, he's gonna come good, man. He's gonna come good, and he's playing in the blank. Whereas Fernandes and Salah aren't. So it all depends on if you're planning towards that or not, and if you bring Son in, are you he's playing in the blank. So do you see what I mean? You're kind of setting your team up for those fixtures.
Yeah.
You could always just do Son for Fernandes, game week 16 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to have a think about because obviously that's the only annoying thing is you got to think about the blanks as well, aren't you? And the double game weeks, and it's just coming up so quick that you haven't.
Well,
it's like you think you've got a lot of time to plan, but you haven't because the weeks are just flying by now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, again, if you're looking to get your teams up on the screen still, Kane in. I mean, it's really tough. Just bringing up the team. Bamford isn't playing in the blank, so you could always look at trying and get him out for Kane and then downgrading elsewhere, but then you'd be taking point hits. So yeah, I mean, it's not easy route to get Son into your team, to be honest with you, unless you really just want to take KDB out. I don't think that's worth it myself. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. Even though he could go big this weekend, even Bruno, because obviously he's been getting a lot of chances, and obviously on penalties. I mean, knowing me, I'd take Bruno out. They'll probably get 2 penalties against Leeds or something, and they go.
People keep talking about this Salah apparently out. Where is this source? Do you know where this source is? Who is it?
I mean, why would they? I mean, they've got enough big players out as it is. Why are they gonna bench Salah? Like who are they gonna play there? Because Jota's out for 2 months. Who are they gonna play?
Are they just talking about him being rested, not actually in an injury? Is there? There's no injury. It's just people on Twitter talking about a potential rest for Salah. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but I don't get why would they? Because they've got a week after this.
I know why they would say it. I know why, because it gets attention, right? It gets a bit of clout on Twitter. That's why they do it.
I mean,
it's just honestly, come on, guys, you're better than that.
Surely, like he's been on such good. Like obviously, I know they're gonna have a lot of games coming up, but they've got a week's rest after Palace, so they'll probably rest him after. Who have they got? I don't even know their fixtures after Palace. But they've got like 3 games in a week.
Liverpool?
Yeah.
They've got West Brom, Newcastle, and then Southampton.
I mean, yeah, it probably.
So you've got West Brom at home, Newcastle away, and Southampton away.
Yeah.
Nice fixtures, really nice fixtures.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably get benched in probably the Newcastle game. I'd have thought. I don't think they'll rest him. Because he's on such good form, and he's had. Well,
with Jota being out, I mean they've got a great pool of players to kind of pull from, have they? Because the problem is at the moment, right? People have to remember is that the league is wide open. So
yeah.
Klopp knows that he needs to have his best team out on that field. Otherwise, if they drop points, Tottenham or United or Chelsea, whoever could pick, even Man City, they got a game in hand. Can get to the top. So it's like,
exactly.
Do you want to keep do you want to rest players like Mohamed Salah? Of course, you don't want to you want to risk injuring them. But I think instead of a rest, I think what you'll see is Salah being substituted at like 65th minute or something like that, as opposed to as opposed to being sat out for the entire game.
Yeah,
that's
And obviously, plus, like he's obviously on penalties as well. So, like I don't even care. Even if he plays 70, and I mean that's fair enough. You can still do a lot. And I mean, even like with captaincy now, all I want is a goal. I'm not bothered about a haul. I just want, because even like a 7-pointer is better than, you know, getting nothing. So yeah, at the moment it's on him, but obviously if I do get a Tottenham player in, then it might be on them.
Where are you? Where are you at the moment? Are you more Son than Kane, or are you kind of 50-50?
I'm 50-50 at the moment.
Because
it's so annoying.
it's the Calvert-Lewin to Kane, and then trying to find that 3 million, isn't it?
Yeah, but then even Calvert-Lewin's got Arsenal,
Sheffield United. Yeah, I know.
United, so
I know, and he plays in the blank.
yeah, that's the only frustrating thing, you know.
This is a classic case. This is a classic case, mate, of Pokemon. You can't have them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give somewhere, and that money is being held up in in your team in Salah, De Bruyne, Fernandes. That's where that money is. You could argue you could pull some money away from defence from, say, Walker.
Yeah.
Free up some money, but then do you want to kind of risk taking out a player that's going to potentially play both the blanket and the double? I mean, is it a point it's going to backfire on you? I mean, you have got a strong team. You have got Che Adams there as well, which is money that's on your bench, haven't you?
Yeah.
So maybe you could end up doing Bamford and Adams. I mean, this is crazy. This is the sort of thing I was doing like 3 weeks ago, like taking a -8 or something, squeezing that money out of your team, like maybe Bamford, Adams out, Kane in, and then a 4.5 or 4, and then trying to scrape money out of your defence to kind of give you enough to get Kane in. Is it going to pay off? Probably not. But is it going to work? Yeah, it'll work. But yeah, it's a headache to have, man. Trying to get Kane in. I mean, Son's cheaper, so it's easier to get him in. I mean, Grealish would be, again, he's playing in the blank, so it's between Salah. It's between Salah and Fernandes, mate. It's been for me between Salah and Fernandes. Who would you want to lose out of your team, Salah or Fernandes?
Fernandes. Probably Fernandes, because Salah.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, Leicester and the Wolves fixtures in game week 16, game week 17, they're not going to be easy.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, just have to do a massive...
Game week 15, 16, sorry.
I'll just have to think about it tonight, do some,
Get Fernandes out, mate. Get him out of your team. He's useless. He didn't do nothing for you. He didn't do nothing for you last week. Well, midweek. Get him out. Punish him.
Yeah, but you watch, he'll probably get a hat trick on against Leeds. Like probably get 2 penalties, score a free kick or something.
No, it's a dilemma, mate. It's a dilemma. I think the best advice I can give you, mate. Your team looks good. You don't need to do it.
Yeah,
because do you really need to do it? Just save it, and get 2 free transfers next week, and then reassess. Could be an injury next week. You have to deal with,
Yeah, true. I've already got 2. I've got 2 free transfers this week though. So,
I mean, the question is why are you so desperate to get a Tottenham player in against Leicester?
Oh, Kane's record, Leicester are crap. I mean, I know. Obviously, Tottenham are playing. Well, basically play counter-attacking football. They suck up all the pressure, and then they go and score their chances. But it's just, I mean, the fixtures are pretty good, and obviously their Kane and Son are on fire. So, and they've been the 2 most consistent players so far this season in the Premier League. Like obviously when you look at the assists and goals, so, and you can rely on them. You can rely on them, even though Son, what is it I seen? He's had 11 big chances and he scored like 8 goals.
Oh, he doesn't need that many chances at the moment to convert. He had 1 chance against Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing as well. Like, there's some people who are like, "Oh, Son's is not going to keep that up." He's pretty much done it throughout his whole Tottenham career.
Well, he's massively improved his stats this season, but he has been a quality player for Tottenham. We know that, and the team at the moment it seems to be that partnership between him and Kane seems to be in a different level this season. So I can definitely see that. But whatever you decide to do, mate, I wish you the best of luck. I think either way, your points aren't going to be a million miles off. Whatever you do, I don't think they're going to be massively different. You talk about getting rid of De Bruyne, for God's sake. I mean, that can backfire in itself. So, but anyway, best of luck, Charlie. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Cheers, Jace. Take it steady.
Wow. That was a hard one, that one. What do you do? What do you do in that situation? Are you trying to get Son in or Kane in a team that's got so much money invested in De Bruyne, Salah, Fernandes? Something's got to give, guys. Something's got to give when you got expensive midfield like that. And you don't want to get rid of certain defenders, and you don't want to be getting rid of your blank game week players. Son could win the Golden Boot, says Nistel in chat. Nistel Percy. This is what FPL is all about. Fascinating thought processes, says Simeon Batchelor. We've got Vince in the chat. We're going to get you on in a minute, Vince. Ahmed. Thiago will never play for Liverpool again. I don't know about that. Alright, let's get Vince on. He's got a lot to say, I'm sure. Oh, Vince. Good evening, Vince. What's up, mate? Can you hear me? Just need to unmute your mic.
Hello!
How's it going, dude? How's it going? Is it time to get in Hendo, is it?
Oh, bring him in, get him in your team, guys. He's going to take the penalty this weekend, so...
Why is that? Because Salah's benched?
No, I could care less about this Salah rumour.
Good.
He's not in my team, and the Egyptian can let him do what he wants. He scores when he wants.
So, what have you been up to this week then, Vince?
Not much. Off from work, so I got nice time to myself. Just a nice walk in the country and stuff like that.
You're so lucky, mate, being off from work. I'm telling you now, it's just
been. It's now, aren't you? Literally today.
I'm off today. Yeah, my last day today was work, so I'm. You cannot believe the relief that I have right now. Like the amount of stress has been ridiculous, but now I'm going to be stressed out about the shed. So it's going to be a different type of shed.
You just move over your stress and now put it on the shed.
yeah. I put myself in a real. I've put myself in a real big time limit because of circumstances. I
don't want to create it, but it's going to be raining tomorrow where you are.
I think I'd cry. I'll get all the sand and the cement ready, and it will just pour down with rain. I just know it is. Looking at your team, you seem to be in a jovial. You seem to be in a jovial mood tonight. Are you banked a transfer? Have you got any? You just got the one, or?
No, none of them. I've just got the one. I had a terrible game week last week, and then it's like, I feel like the Arsenal manager, just prep myself up and move on to the next week. It's like, come on, boys, we can do it. But I mean, I'm happy with my team, the players, my front seven. I'm happy with them. I've had them for a long time, and I don't assume to change them much. And they're all good players that I can trust, and they just had a bad game week last week. So move on to the next one.
How do you feel about not owning Mohamed Salah? Do you feel that he's not the be-all and end-all, that a lot of people put him on that high pedestal in FPL?
Now, I don't want to swear, but Salah is pants. He's a terrible player. He's just lucky. What was that? A deflection. He's getting penalties. His first game? He got 2 penalties and a snapshot. And apparently his statistics are terrible in terms of if he didn't have penalties, he wouldn't be doing much.
To be fair, Vince, I see what you're saying, but I think out of all the players, I think you're trying to justify not in him a little bit there. But all the players,
I'm on a wind up. I mean, he's a great.
He is a great player, mate. To be fair, he is the best looking attacker for Liverpool. Mane's been really off the boil. Firmino's not done much. Obviously, he did get a goal, but I think that deflection was obviously very, very lucky. However, you've got to get yourself in those positions. He's making the runs in behind. He's still making the movement that you need to get on the end of big chances, and I think he'll continue to get those big chances. Obviously, still on penalties. So I think, it's a big cloud over your head, mate, not having Salah in your team. But it's also
what are you talking about? I mean, your last team, Charlie was like, I can't get Kane, and you were saying get rid of Fernandez, and I wanted to come on and say you're not a tip site, so no one listen to. Don't smash the TV and have a go at the TV because he's telling someone to take Fernandez out. I mean, that's insane. But I think you can only have 3 of the top heavy hitters and Son. So I mean, it's either Kane or Salah for me, and it's Kane for me.
You can only have 3 of the heavy hitters.
I mean,
I've got 4. I've got 4 of them.
Fernandez and Bruyne, or you can have Kane, or you can switch. You can have 4, but then the rest of your team's a bit good luck with that.
I still got Calvert-Lewin, Bamford, Chilwell, Dallas. I've got. I mean, unfortunately, I was able to get him in at the lower price points, and I think people that weren't are a couple of 0.2, 0.3 off now, being able to do that. But I mean, going back to your team, looking at it now, captaincy on Fernandez against Leeds. Do you think that's going to be end to end, a bit of a goal fest?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't really have another option. It's Kane versus Leicester, but that could be a bit cagey. 2 teams that sit back, so the ball's not even going to make it to the halfway line. But I mean, I just think that Man United Leeds game could just be an end to end goal fest. So surely Fernandez will be involved.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm hoping it's going to be a very entertaining game. 2 defenses that haven't been that solid at the back, and to be honest with you, Meslier is a quality goalkeeper. He did have a blunder, but so did Henderson. I think do you think De Gea is going to come back? I think he will. Oh
yeah, definitely. I mean, that was a bit of a good bit of comedy there for the week. That Henderson fuffle. I
just don't know what went through his head. He just must not have thought that Burke was going to get to the ball. Like, he must have just been like,
he played with him all season last season. I mean,
it's almost like his depth perception had gone, and that he couldn't judge distance anymore. I don't know. It was just like I don't know. He'll be
the only keeper wearing glasses, specs.
He had a monocle on, and he was in treacle. But
my question is, do you think Bielsa brings his own bucket, or do you think they'll provide him one at Old Trafford?
Oh, you'll be able to find a bucket. There'll be a bucket somewhere for him. But the question, what question have you got then, Vince? So you just come on air to mock my.
Not mock you. Maybe I just come on to mock Liverpool fans because they're the worst. But apart from that, no, nothing really. I'm just looking forward to the game week. Pretty chilled. Glad you're off from work. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Just feeling good. That's it, really. I don't even have a question.
Hang on a minute, Vince. We've just got some news coming in.
Salah's benched, is he?
Hang on. No. Are you in the Invitational League?
No, not this year. I was saying to Steve, I think I'm thinking about quitting fantasy, so this will be my last year. So just
what? Really?
Yeah. Well, potentially, unless we get Ronaldo. If Ronaldo comes to United, then I'll do one more year.
I'm pretty sure Steve-O said that game week 2. I'm sure you'll come back, man. Can't just give it up.
Yeah, fair enough.
But thanks, man, for coming on.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Great stream, mate, and good luck with the game week.
Legend. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
You too, mate. Take it easy. Bye.
Calvert-Lewin captain, Akraf. If you're feeling ballsy, why not? Have a bit of fun. That's what this game's about, right? Having a bit of fun. Don't have to take it that seriously. Jason, do a time-lapse video of the shed assembly, says Karma Baby. Well, that's not a bad idea. Do you think that Ice Cold Marshall will do much? I think he will, yeah. I think he'll do something. James, probably for the next 20 minutes. Calendar, I work in graphics and design. How is captaining Calvert-Lewin ballsy? Is Arsenal? Well, it's the amount of people that are going to be captaining the likes of Salah, De Bruyne, Fernandes. I mean, it's ballsy because it's a differential. But it is Arsenal. I understand that. They are conceding goals. Pompey. IO Pompey. Going to be Bruno for me anyway, says Harris. Where's Steve-O? He's probably asleep, Daniel, to be honest. I helped him out with something earlier on and he was going to bed. Do you think Grealish is a good shout for a differential captain? No. No, I wouldn't be doing it myself. I think if I wanted to go differential, I think if I wanted to go differential, I'd be going Vardy. Maybe even Bruno Fernandes versus Leeds won't. I think the most captain will be Salah, right, guys? Most captain will be Salah. So second most captain will be Bruno Fernandes. Aston Villa do have West Brom, but I think that game's going to be quite tight. I don't think that's going to be a goal fest. I think West Brom will kind of frustrate Aston Villa for large portions of that game. I think it'll be like a 1-0 or something, maybe to Villa. I think the goals are going to be in the Man United Leeds game. Kane. The history's there with Kane, isn't it? Yeah, if I own Kane, I would consider it. But I don't own him. Calvert-Lewin versus Arsenal. I think, for me, Man City versus Southampton. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne would be my differential. Like, that I own. That I own in my team. If I wasn't going to captain Salah or Fernandes, it would be KDB. I think it's the whole mentality about playing FPL, like having a player that's like 7.8. I don't know if I could captain him. Does that play in your minds as well? Like having that value. It's like 8.4 in Danny Ings. It's like, do I want to risk captaining him when 2/3 of the game going to be captaining Salah and Fernandes? That's a problem. Kane or Bruno? Toss a coin, mate. Mario, toss a coin. I'll help you. Let's get another caller on anyway. Warfare be next. James, how's it going, buddy? Good evening. Hello, James. Hello. Are you there, James, or are you gone FK? Oh, it must be AFK. Oh, Warfare's gone. Warfare, come back. Come back. Salah captain at AFX. Why not? Everyone else probably will. What's your plan for game week 18 and double game week 19? Well, I'm Chokio. Most likely going to be transferring players in that play game week 19, and then I'm going to be most likely free hitting game week 18. We'll try again. James, are you there? No, don't hear you, mate. Can't hear you, buddy. Something up with your mic. Mohammed says, I'm captaining Salah, but who to vice captain? Fernandez? Pedro Neto, Danny Ings, Bamford, or Calvert-Lewin? Out of those, Calvert-Lewin. Good evening, Warfare. What's up, man? Good evening, Warfare. Can you hear me?
Good evening, Jason. How are you?
Oh, I'm not too bad. I'm super. Thanks for asking. I hope you had a good week. Did you enjoy the football?
I watched so many games that, yeah, absolutely. Loved every one of them.
Amazon Prime, baby.
You have to love this.
How's things anyway? Your FPL wise, are you doing good?
I'm not complaining, to be fair. I think I'm in a good position. I've got a team that I'm happy with. I've got one free transfer at the moment, so 2 tomorrow, and I have no idea what I'm going to do yet.
One free transfer.
But I'm already thinking, yeah.
You've posted your team that you had last week. Obviously, you got 57 points minus 4.
Yep.
Have you got your team for next week?
It's the same team. It's literally the same team. There's no change. Okay. And I'm going to go with...
So you got both Son and Kane. So it's happy days then?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Both of them. Yeah. Those guys are not leaving my team again.
You got Lamptey there for the double and the blank. So, yeah, I mean, what's your plans for the 18-19? Are you going to free hit or...?
I don't have the free hit anymore, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to take it on the chin.
Yeah.
So whatever players I have...
play like 8 players or something.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to take hits, basically. There's no way. So but my plan was to make sure I have 2 free transfers in game week 18. And that's when I'm going to get KDB and Grealish out. So they play 18, but they're out for 19 for me. I'm going to bring in Salah, I think. Yes, Salah. I'll probably triple captain him. Get Fabianski in for Martinez, because he's got 2 decent chances to get a clean sheet, I think. And I'm not sure who my 5th midfielder is going to be. So I have 7.1. So Grealish is going, and I need a decent choice. I'm going to play 3-5-2, basically. So this year is not going anywhere. Let's make that clear. Son and Kane not going anywhere. So I think they have a chance of scoring, even in one game against Sheffield United, they can score more than
3-5-2?
Yeah, 3-5-2. Yeah.
Oh, are you benching Bamford?
No, I'm benching DCL. I'm not going to bench Bamford. He's got like 2 features at home, and DCL only has 1, hasn't he? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, for the right, yeah.
For the double one, yes, for the double one, yeah.
Yeah, I think. You sound like you've got some sort of a plan. Obviously, you're going to be frustrated that you haven't got that free hit. Just trying to look at your fixtures forward for your players. I mean, someone was saying about Lamptey, playing Lamptey over... You're going to be playing Lamptey over Soufal, next week?
I think so, yes, because I think he's got a chance for a clean sheet, doesn't he? Much better than West Ham, I think.
Yeah, and also not that. I look at Lamptey not for a clean sheet potential, but I know he hasn't got an amazing amount of returns. But when I watch him play, he's like an attacking midfielder. So he is definitely more of a consideration in that spot than Soufal. And Nihal's kindly done a super chat, $2 super chat. Adams versus City or Souček versus Chelsea. Adams versus City, mate. Play the attacker all day long, my friend. Even though Souček versus Chelsea could do something, I think I'd prefer Adams. Bench Souček, mate. Bench him. Would you agree on that, Warfare? Would you play Che Adams over Souček, or would you play Souček versus Chelsea?
Yeah, I would. No, I would play Che Adams because I think Southampton can do something like that.
Yeah. Southampton are very, very good going forward, and I think City will be vulnerable at the back. They've demonstrated this season without Laporte that they are vulnerable. And I think, set pieces, balls through the middle. I think I'd be going for Che Adams, mate, honestly. Could end up winning a free kick that Ward-Prowse puts in the top corner. No worries, Nihal. Best of luck, mate. Best of luck.
I guess the only question for me would be, who should I bring in for the 5th midfield position for the double game week? That's the only thing for Grealish. I'm not sure yet.
So what money would you have?
7.1.
Who would you bring in for Grealish for the double, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question. Give me a moment. I'm having a look. Maybe Neto?
Do you reckon?
Maybe, yeah. Or he's playing. He's got Everton. I'm just looking here. You're not spoilt for choice, to be honest with you.
I know. That's why I'm a bit undecided. I mean, I might go with a safe choice, which in my book would be someone from Leeds, maybe, because they've got decent features.
Well, they're blanking. They're on 19. Sorry, 18.
What, Leeds? They have 2 home fixtures in 19.
Oh, so they're blanking 18. Sorry.
Yeah, 18. Yes, I know that. But that's not a problem because, as I said, I'm going to have Grealish in 18, and then I'm going to ditch him and get a Leeds play instead, for example.
So this transfers game week 18 into game week 19 then?
Yeah. Not right now.
Right. So who from Leeds are you looking to get in? Harrison?
I'm thinking, Harrison or the guy that's on penalty. What's his name?
Click is on the penalties.
Click,
yeah. I don't know about you, but that goal from Harrison and the way he played was just absolutely phenomenal against Newcastle. I would kind of edge towards Harrison, but I look at the Wolves options as well. I mean, Neto and Podence, they could be quite a consideration. But yeah, I can see why you'd be looking at Leeds game week 19. I mean, you've got Southampton and Brighton both at home. Yeah. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful in a way. So yeah, Click could be a top option. It's a cheaper price point as well. You can do a bit more with your money there. So yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. So Harrison, basically, I think we said initially, right?
I did, yeah, but I could see why people would get Click in for it, obviously penalties and stuff like that. But I rate Harrison, obviously from open play more. All depends on what you sort of you expect to get from those games. I don't think it's going to be something difference between the two.
Yeah, so the way I was looking at it, yes, it's a double game week and many teams are playing 2 games, but if you look at the actual fixtures, not many teams have great fixtures. Some of them are quite difficult. So, for example, I don't really expect a lot from my 2 Chelsea defenders. Yes, they play Fulham, but it's away and they can always score a goal. And then they play Leicester. Chances are they're not going to keep even 1 clean sheet. So, in my mind, it's West Ham, Leeds, Liverpool. These are the 3 main teams, basically, for me, I think.
Yeah, West Ham, Burnley, West Ham, West Brom. Very nice fixtures. Bowen comes to mind straight away.
already have two from West Ham, and I don't really want to go for a third. So I think that's enough coverage with 2 players. I think
it's going to be Click or Harrison then, isn't it, for Grealish coming 18?
I think so. Flip a coin and pick one.
Barring any injury, of course.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't have any major issues, and I'm quite happy with what I've got, to be fair. So
excellent. Warfare, thank you ever so much.
Thank you as well. Good night.
Cheers, buddy. Good night. Take care. Right then. Let's read out what's going on in chat. Paul Kinsella is coming up with some more information about Mohamed Salah. Apparently he's got inside information about something like that. I would wait as long as you possibly can to find out what's happening there, and I would take everything with a pinch of salt that you read on social media. I don't know. I haven't seen the source. I don't know who the source is, how reputable they are, but as someone that's seen the hysteria and the panic that happens on social media, I'm very much more cynical than I am hopeful that this information is accurate. Would Calvert-Lewin be a good captain shout? Someone asked earlier on in the chat and I said no, but depends, Jackson. If you really kind of want to take a risk and you want to kind of have the opportunity to leapfrog other people in your mini league that have gone with Salah or Fernandes and they blank, then it could be massive for you. However, with that comes a risk that you're going to be going with a differential captain that, you know, a very small percentage of the game are going to captain. So it's a high potential of doing well, but it's equally could backfire on you. It all depends on where you are in the world, and whether you can risk doing something like that or not. Reading about this Twitter drama, man. Twitter drama. Considering bringing in Vestergaard for Southampton at the back after this game week, yeah, not a bad option. He's been playing very well. What do you think of Man United double up for game week 19? Bruno and Marcus Rashford. I mean, that's possibly slight knee jerk there. Obviously, Rashford doing very well against Sheffield, but I think if I was doubling up on United, I probably would go Martial and Fernandes myself. People are waffling about Salah, says Lewis. With Liverpool's injuries and how easily they're dropping points this season, Klopp won't risk benching the only player he has got scoring every week when Jota is out. Very good point made there by Lewis. We've had previously people in the know, accounts tweet out false news. I think you should just calm, and if you think it's accurate and you're convinced that it's an accurate source, then that's fine and make that decision on your team. I think the problem is when you go and try and tell other people that it's a reputable source, then automatically by nature, human nature, they're going to be very cynical of that. And my advice for everybody is to kind of go and research things for yourself. Don't rely on other people in forums, in chat groups. Go and research it yourself. If you find that information yourself, that's all good, man. Don't just do it from someone's tweet that you have no idea who it's from. Ings for Watkins this week, or -4, or wait until next week. Just took Calvert-Lewin back in for Vardy. I would wait, man. I wouldn't do a -4 getting Ings in for Watkins. No. I mean, they've got West Brom. Watkins could easily do something there. Liverpool are already Liverpool. Would you bench boost in double game week if you would have to take 2 or 3 hits? Is it worth it? Yes, it is. What, for 12 points between 12 points and hits between now and game week 19 to bench boost? Yes, it is worth it. If your bench is playing twice, do you need to take 3 hits? 2 hits yeah, take a -8. I think it's just about worth it. Maybe not a -12. -8 is worth it, but not a -12. Should I sacrifice Son to get in cash for double game week players? Well, someone was literally trying their best to get in Son, so not this week, no. Good night, Paul. Is De Bruyne taking up too much cash now? Get him out at your risk. But yeah, I mean, there are people obviously looking at getting ways of bringing in, freeing up cash to make moves for double game week players. Maybe De Bruyne is up there on the consideration. It's certainly not essential. It's not essential to have De Bruyne in your team. Certainly not. Everton will cause an upset and beat Arsenal. Calvert-Lewin will get on the score sheet. Is Everton beating Arsenal an upset, Mohammed? Is that really an upset? I don't know if it is. Yeah, I can bring up my team. Sorry guys, I've just been logged out. That's my Game Week 14 team there. We haven't got long to decide. I've got 2 free transfers and I don't know what to do. Hey Stevie, I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Hey Sasa. This week it's a don't do this at home transfer for me. KDB and Justin out for Bruno and Robertson with game week 19 in mind. Brave, my friend. KDB out. Justin. Okay, Justin, yes, but KDB out. I can see the logic in it. I can see the logic in that. Do some crazy stuff. Not on stream. I don't do stuff like that on stream. It's Walker Peters, man. Man City. I need to sort Mitchell out. Mitchell is the issue. Where can I get that money? Maybe I should take KDB out so I can upgrade Mitchell. What do you guys reckon? Mitchell to Robertson, KDB to... I don't know, someone else. I could get... Who can I get in? I could go KDB to... Wow. Wow, the options are so great at 8.5. Wow. KDB to Mahrez. KDB to Mahrez. In fact, let me show you this on the screen. This is I know what the answer is going to be, but 2 free transfers. 2 free transfers. We're bringing the old Mahrez, you know, the guy that's not guaranteed minutes. Bring him in for KDB. Then I can go Mitchell to Robertson. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about those moves? That, I mean, KDB is too good. If you do that, maybe catch Rashford on form. I don't know if he's like one game isn't necessarily an indicator that he's back in form. Can you get Rashford instead of Mahrez? I think Rashford's more, isn't he? He's a million. He's almost a million more. Losing a captain, but then it's not necessarily a bad thing. I've still got Fernandes and I've still got Salah in my team if I was to downgrade KDB to Mahrez. Still got Son, Fernandes and Salah as captaincy options each week, to be fair. So it's not the end of the world. Will you take calls tomorrow, mate? James, I'm going to be putting the shed. I'm going to be going down to the local builder's merchant, getting a load of slabs, getting a load of sand and cement. I'm going to be in the back garden, taking apart a shed, digging out some grass, putting down some sand, putting down some cement, putting down some slabs, preparing for Monday. And I'll be amazed if I can get it all done for Sunday, to be honest with you. I'm going to be doing it in night time. The neighbours are going to go mental. All of a sudden, everybody wants Rashford, says Coolio 2 Foots. I don't. Yeah, I'm going to bench boost probably Shrenik, to be honest. So yeah, tomorrow. So guys, at the weekend, don't expect streams in a day from me, and maybe don't even expect any streams in the evening. It all depends on how things go. So, best case scenario, best case, I will be doing. Best case scenario, I would be likely to do a stream on Saturday night talking about the games in the day. Maybe just cover the Newcastle Fulham game just for lols, you know, just for lols, because I've got Lewis in that game. I don't know, and he might do something. But I don't hold me to it, guys. I'll try my best to do a call in. We're gonna do a giveaway anyway, guys. Who fancies doing a giveaway on stream right now? Who fancies doing a giveaway? X up if you're in the Invitational League. I'm not bringing in Pogba, mate. One transfer, Walker Peters to Burnley, to Taylor. Brew, Stevie. Are you really? Let's have a quick look. Stevie, what's your name in the Invitational League? Stevie, do you want to get on Discord? Song names are on the bottom right. KDB, Watkins, or Ward-Prowse and Kane? Mate, that is a tough one. For this week, that's a tough one, mate. I would go KDB and Watkins this week. KDB and Watkins. Stevie is Steve Owens' disguise. Right, let's do it. Let's do a giveaway then. Let's do a giveaway. So this is for a mug. Let's do a mug giveaway. Here we go, guys. You ready? Actually, no, it's for whatever's on here. On that. Just spin it around. How do you enter? I'm gonna come up with a question. I'm thinking to come up with a question, I think. Gotta check this is working, to be honest with you. Is it working? Hey, it's working. Hey, Blonde, how's it doing? Blonde, do you want to find a question? You're good with questions. What was that question you told me about? I don't know if I should make it a generic football question or a question regarding our channel. Okay, I got one. Who was my captain on my team this stream? There we go. Nice and easy one. First one to get it right. Who is my who was the armband on in my team previously in this stream? First person to get it will get a chance of winning. Here we go. Oh, we got some answers. Do you want to see, guys? You want to see? Captain was on KDB. It was on KDB. The Lewis. Lewis, you get it right, mate. Can you get yourself on Discord, Lewis? It wasn't Salah. It wasn't Son. It wasn't Bruno. So we'll do another one. Sorry, John couldn't. Lewis was ahead of you, mate. You were second, mate. Lewis, are you there, mate? I can't, bro. I'm back at my parents for Christmas and I don't have my mic. Are you on our Discord though? Are you on our Discord? Because I can PM you the for the details for the price. So Lewis, we're gonna do spin. We're gonna spin for you, Lewis. Here we go. Let's do this. Good luck, Lewis. Good luck. I want you to PM me, Lewis, on Discord, alright? Here we go. You've won Discord Nitro. There you go. You got a month of Discord Nitro on the house, courtesy of Elite FPL. There we go. Boom. PM me, man. I'll sort you out with Discord Nitro. Who wants another chance of winning a prize in the chat? Right, how many likes we're on? Let's do some like farming right now. We're on 58 likes. Come on, we can get up to 70 likes. Let's do this. Let's get up to 70 likes. Come on. Everybody hit the like button. Discord Nitro is a perk on Discord that allows you to have a few extra benefits, better bitrate, better profile photo, you can have a GIF. You've got the ability to boost servers. There's a whole page about it, just Google it. Here we go, 68. Come on, let's get it up. And then we'll think of another question. Blonde, have you got one for me? Okay. I've got a question for you guys. This is unfair for those of you who are new to the channel, but if you aren't, then I'm sorry. The question is... during our first anniversary stream, something happened involving me on camera. What was it? Hey, whoa. What's going on here, Brian? What's going on here, Brian? Best live FPL content on YouTube. Brian Tavares, thank you ever so much for that. Oh, we've got some answers. You're an absolute star. Thank you ever so much, Brian. I really appreciate those kind words. We've got some answers. Let's play some music. Here. We'll get some... Okay, here we go. Vince, you've just been on air, mate. Yo, James, can you hear me? Yo, James. Hello, James.
Hello?
James, how you doing?
Right, okay. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, Vince, get yourself on Discord. Yeah, I can hear you fine, mate. How you doing, mate? You right?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. What about you?
Yeah, not too bad. I don't know what the issue was earlier on, but I'm waiting for Vince to get on. Come on, Vince. He needs to come on and celebrate. Hang on, Coolio 2foot says he was first. I need to double check this.
He wasn't.
I need to double check this, but I'm pretty sure Vince was first.
Yeah, he was first in most.
Yeah, he was second. Yeah. Oh, Vince with the shots fired. Vince, you can't be mean to Coolio, you know that. Coolio's been... Me and Coolio go back to the Rocket League days, you know what I mean? How's it going, Vince?
Hello, mate. How's it going? Oh, no, I just wanted to answer the question. I mean, you can let someone else on if you want.
No, well, you were first, so it's only fair that you get to spin the wheel, my friend. What would you like? Would you like a month of Nitro, mug, t-shirt, or a keyring? What are you after?
I'm telling you, I've always wanted a FPL mug.
Well, I hope this is your time, my friend. Are you ready to spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to let you... This is a new thing now. I'm going to hold my hand over the mouse.
All right.
And when you say go, I'm going to spin the wheel. All right? So think very carefully, but it's all on you, mate. Go when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, 4, 7, go!
You...
You didn't get it, no?
Son of a... Oh, you've won Nitro!
Hey!
Bloody another Nitro winner. It's rigged. Oh, man. Well, congratulations, mate. You've also won Discord Nitro. That's the second we've given away tonight.
Brilliant.
Mate, you're a star. Thank you for all the support, buddy. We'll speak to you again soon.
Thanks a lot, mate. Take it easy.
James, I know you've been waiting a while, and I know we can get you on earlier on, but what I will say is...
Yeah.
what I will say is, my friend, I'll get you on to chat. But what have you got? One question do you want to ask me? One question.
Yeah. How do I get Jota out? I'll put my team in again. Okay.
Go on, then. How do you get Jota out? Have you got one transfer?
One free transfer. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're asking, who do I get him out? Who do I replace him with? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Who should I bring in for him? Like,
Well, that's not a 5-second question, but I would say if you had a gun to my head, have you got any money in the bank?
I have 0.7. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just looking. Hang on. Zaha's playing in the. I don't know if I can get him in myself though. Unfortunately, obviously Zaha plays during the blank, but he's against City. Oh, he's against Arsenal. Sorry.
This week is Liverpool, isn't he?
He's Liverpool this week. Yes, it's not ideal, but he's playing in 18 and he's playing in 19.
Yeah, I don't really want to get 18 players in because I need to start trying to get my team to be all 19 so that I can free hit for 18 and have a full double game week team for 19.
Well, then it's going to be West Ham or Leeds, isn't it? That's the thing. So you're going to be either looking at Bowen for West Ham, who's playing double game week 19, or maybe Click or Harrison. I'd probably go for Harrison myself of Leeds. Your price point at 7.5, you're kind of limited, really. Those are your two options. Yeah, I think I'd probably, if it was me, I'd probably go for Bowen.
Bowen.
Yeah, probably.
I just realised
he's got Burnley at home and West Brom at home. It's nice fixtures.
Right. Yeah. And there is West Ham's fixtures for the double game week are actually like quite good, aren't they?
Very good.
Got Burnley. Yeah. Got Chelsea next.
They have, but you're not necessarily getting them in. You're not getting them in for that, are you? So.
Yeah.
You could just play you've got Diaz, Keane. Yeah, I think if it was me and I had to get Jota out now, I'd be looking at probably getting Bowen in, to be honest with you.
Yeah. What do you think about like getting Son and Kane in, because they're playing really well, even though they're not playing in the double game week?
Yeah, I mean it's a luxury move. You can get him in, but how are you going to get him in? You've got a problem. You've got the money tied up in Fernandes, De Bruyne, and Salah, like everyone else. You'd have to sacrifice one of those, and unless you're willing to do that, you can't really get him in.
I could do De Bruyne to Son and then DCL to Kane. But I'm not sure if I think De Bruyne's fixtures are far too good for me to just like get rid of him after one blank.
Well, you could do De Bruyne to Son, DCL to Kane, but then you'd be doing -4, and that could end up backfiring. So I don't think you just need to do that. I think you just sometimes just sitting on it, get that extra transfer, or if you want to get Bowen in, you can get him in now. Obviously he's got Chelsea, but there's a chance he can do something.
Yeah, what do you think about Podence?
Good player to look at. Doesn't necessarily bang the FPL points in, but what's the latest on Jimenez? He's back in training, isn't he?
I'm not really considering Jimenez for now. He's
no. But I'm thinking about the dynamic in that Wolves team without Jimenez playing in it. I think Podence is still a consideration, definitely. Well, looking at the transfers in, he's topping the transfers in. So yeah, he's second in the transfers in that price bracket. So Neto seems to be obviously the goal he scored. I think for the money, very good value for money. Got a good fixture, so yeah, why not? You could do Podence in for Jota if you want.
Yeah. I think this week I'll probably just do a straight swap for Jota. I'm probably not going to do like any big transfer moves. But over the next few weeks, I do need to start thinking about how I'm going to build that game week 19 team.
Yeah, well, just remember that every transfer you make that isn't preparing for that game week 19 is a hit that you got to take further down the road. You know what I mean?
I haven't done this double game week stuff before because this is only my first season of FPL where I've got past game week 4 before quitting.
Well,
so
you've done well then.
I've had to do all the double game week stuff.
I'm sure you make the right decision, to be honest. So, I wish I had longer to talk, but I've already 20 minutes over my time. So, best of luck on that one, my friend, and I'm sure we'll chat again soon.
Yeah. All right.
Cheers, James.
Thanks. Good luck for.
FPL Dave, what's happening, mate? Just wanted to come in and say hello. Looking lovely as always. Hopefully, hang out soon. FPL Dave, I'm hoping so. We need to make a stream happen between us this weekend. Obviously, I'm doing the shed. That's going to be fun. But certainly now I'm off work. I've got way more time to consider like coordinating with other FPL content creators. So I'm very much looking forward to doing some more with yourself. I really enjoyed listening back to you, Dan and Steve-O talking the other day. And I believe you were live earlier on as well, if I'm right in saying so. I didn't get a chance to tune in, but I will listen to it back on the replay. Bit like Koreshi says, Podence is a great option to bring in as I transferred him out 3 weeks ago. If you know, you know. Bilal is the FPL curse. Bilal, you need to make an account called the FPL curse, my friend. Should I sell Zaha? If you've got nothing else to worry about in your team, then probably. But he is playing in the blank. Could do a stream tomorrow because it's gonna rain. Oh, Vince, stop winding people up, man. Stop being a wind-up merchant. Take your Discord Nitro and go to bed. What's your rank in the Community League? Daniel says. Do I want to make that public? The Community League. I am 551st in the Community League. 551. I got green arrows in all my leagues. How awesome is that, guys? It's only up from this point on. Only up. Do a shed video. I don't think it'll be that. I might do a time lapse of me putting it together. And I might do just a members video of me in the shed talking about what I plan to do. But once it's in a position where it can actually look nice on the stream, then I might do one. Yeah, sounds good. Have a good stream on the shed building. The shed, absolutely. FPL Dave, guys, and also FPL Penguin was here earlier on. FPL Dave's here now. You guys probably know who they are, but if you don't, please go over and check out their stuff. They do amazing stuff, and they continue to keep pushing the content out and making it better and better. And it's kind of making all of us better as a whole. We've got Nevis 28. Bowen's looking like a good option to bring in for the double game. Yeah, absolutely. The fixtures are nice. What's my overall rank again? Oh, don't. My overall rank is 538,000. It's awful. I've also taken 64 points of hits this season. Yay me. Get myself a certificate and put it on the wall. I demand a wheel spin. Oh, for frickin' hell, man. Julio 2foots with a $10 donation. Normally I don't sell out to donations, but because it's you, fine. Best of luck. I hope it's not Discord Nitro. You're that close from getting a mug, mate. That close from getting a mug. You got Nitro. PM me on Discord, Coolio. I'll sort you out with Discord Nitro, mate, for a month. It's pretty much pays for itself, that $10. Congratulations. $64 points, yeah. Yeah, read them and weep. Right, guys, I think it's time for me to say goodnight to all of you mighty fine people in the chat. I have got no idea what I'm doing in my team, to be honest with you. And when it comes to this week, I've got 2 transfers. What do I do? Do I just take out Ward-Prowse? That is the question. Or do I lose a transfer? Good night, everybody. I'm going to go to bed now. No, I'm not actually, but, you know.